Shabbat Shalom. By now, you've probably heard that Kyle Rittenhouse has been found not guilty on all 5 charges that were brought against him. I don't want to relitigate or to argue the facts of the case or even the verdicts. What I would like to do is to speak to what is apparent in reaction to the verdict of today, that in our nation, there continues to be a very sharp divide among Americans, and in many ways, along the lines of race. I'd like to do this by sharing with you a resolution on race relations that was adopted in 1993 by the Rabbinical Assembly, the International Association of Conservative Rabbis, of which I am a member. Whereas the experience of the Jewish people throughout the history of the diaspora makes us especially sensitive to the place of minorities in society, and whereas racial and religious prejudice, whether blatant or subtle, is present in every community in the nations in which we live, to the detriment of the ideals of harmony and respect which are essential to the perfection of the world, and whereas violence spawned by such prejudice has compromised the peace and security of the good citizens of too many cities, too often in recent memory. And whereas the Rabbinical Assembly has continually and consistently deplored expressions of racial and religious prejudice, and whereas we cannot be prescriptive for others without addressing our own shortcomings, therefore be it resolved that the Rabbinical Assembly in Convention assembled call upon its colleagues and the communities they serve to undertake proactive programs to improve relations among the racial and religious communities with whom they live, and be it further resolved that our officers and representatives continue to aggressively seek opportunities to meet with leaders of racial and religious communities with whom they live. This statement, though adopted in 1993, seems so resonant today. And its call is one that I hope we will continue to heed. Our Rabbi Emeritus, Rabbi Rosenbaum, has worked diligently to create connections and relationship with minority communities in our area, most especially the African American community. I support the work he does. I deeply admire it. And I hope that all of us together will continue to support his efforts and other efforts to bring our world together, to break down barriers, to seek peace. Shabbat Shalom.